or call in and participate at 647-3688. Funding for community partners for better health on KCEP Power 88 is underwritten by the Southern Nevada Health District. And here is your host.
Good morning, Las Vegas, and welcome to A Healthier Tomorrow. I'm Will Rucker, and we are so glad that you have joined us for today's program. Now, today, we've got some amazing guests in studio who have some really, I'll say, cool things going on.
To say the least.
Yeah, and I'm excited to hear exactly kind of the why behind the what. We've got some hot topics, so I will say, if you've got little ones listening, you may want to use some discretion today, but you know how we do here on A Healthier Tomorrow. The A Healthier Tomorrow program is sponsored by the Southern Nevada Health District. So I want to say thank you for years and years and years of support to ensure our community has the health information that they need.
Yes. How you been, Will?
I've been good.
You've been good. Can you believe it's the end of July?
I was looking at my calendar and I had an appointment for August.
Hey.
And I was like, that can't be the right month. Because it can't, that's too far away. But it's not.
It's not. We throwing a rock. We'll be right there. It's crazy going from New Year's to end of summer. Like, you have anything planned before we wrap it up?
I don't. I'm just intentionally enjoying the early mornings, going outside, just being grateful that I live in a place with good weather.
Yes.
Where the sun shines most of the time.
Yes.
And where I got people that love me.
Oh, you are so lovable. You already know.
I do, and I'm grateful. How about you? What you got going on?
Oh, nothing, no plans. This is probably the first summer I haven't had like a trip or anything going, and just excited for school to get started. New teachers go back next Wednesday.
What?
Yes, returning teachers go back in 2 Wednesdays, and then the kids start August 10th. So it's about to be real.
So school starts August. My goodness gracious. I've been so y'all don't know I got a baby now. And I'm looking at school supplies. Like, she's nowhere near ready for school. Yeah. But now it's real. Like, I'm going to have to buy pencils.
You have to buy pencils and backpacks and lunch boxes and be like, hey, can you please bring your lunchbox and your water bottle home today?
Yeah, see, it's just, that's wild to me. But yeah, I remember as a kid, this was, I was living in Michigan, but we would come as a family for the summer. And this is where I would do my back to school clothes shopping.
Oh, I like the outlets and all that good stuff.
The premium outlets, we would go, and it was just a staple of what we did in the summer, and it was so much fun, and I felt so special because I was like, I got clothes from Vegas.
You were be a cool kid at that point in time. I'm telling you, I used to get excited about buying the school supplies. My mom would always take care of the clothes, early. She would buy it in off season, and so she just anticipated our sizes. But I couldn't wait to get a new Trapper Keeper, a binder. What cool pens am I gonna have? I couldn't wait.
Oh, you bring back memories with the Trapper Keeper.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I loved when I got the multi-subject notebooks.
Yes.
Yeah, that was life. Do kids even use paper now?
Let me tell you, we need more kids using more and more paper, but we just need them to bring the backpack first. And so much is on Chromebooks and iPads and everything else. But there's something about that muscle memory that helps when they actually write stuff out. So
it is. That's science.
It is. Yeah.
All right. Well, the topic today is not back to school, in case you were wondering. But we do have 2 incredible guests in studio here today. We're going to talk about a few great things, but let's start with some introductions. Starting, Kiande, why don't you start, because you're not a stranger to the show.
I'm not a stranger to the show. I'm here with 2 of my favorite people, and I love y'all. Good to see y'all. I don't know why y'all don't have me here more.
I know. Hey, I would sit here and talk to you every other month.
I would love that. Hello, Las Vegas. I am Kiande Jakada. I'm the HIV health educator with the LGBTQ Center of Las Vegas, and I am excited about this morning.
Yes, and you brought a guest with you.
I brought a guest with me.
Yes, you did.
And I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yes, I am the newbie to the show, but is already loving the energy, and I just can't wait to talk today because I am a talker. Yes, my name is Juan Tejada Vegas. I am the PrEP navigator. I also do education for prevention and STIs at the LGBTQ Center of Las Vegas.
And where are you from? Because you're not from.
I am not from Las Vegas.
I'm just going to let you know it.
Moved here last year from New York. I am a New Yorker, born native. I'm from the Heights. I was living in Brooklyn before I got here, but I am loving the heat out here, so it's cool.
Okay, now that you said, I was so oblivious, but now I hear the accent.
Yeah,
It's gonna come out. It's hard R's.
New York is one of my favorite places, and not just because of Broadway. I just love the energy.
Mm-hmm.
I love the hustle.
Yes.
People
You want that hustle.
aren't as friendly as I would prefer. But that being said, they get stuff done, and I like that.
You know, I just want to clear that myth right now with New Yorkers.
Clear that
I think
one.
we are friendly. We're just not fake. So
that's what I was gonna say. I think y'all are more direct, which
I'm gonna
I
say-
enjoy.
Direct.
the definition
And let me
of
tell you
friendly you
something.
have is not the definition for the other 49 states.
Let me tell you something. We gonna help you out, but we gonna let you know why you messed up. You won't do it again in the future. You know what I'm saying?
I've never had a bad experience
Okay.
in New York. Never with the people.
Well, welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Thank you so much.
All right, so y'all have something real cool coming up, the Condom Couture fashion show.
Absolutely, absolutely. So for those who do not know, this is our annual fashion show. Of course, I do a lot of the education for HIV and safer sex awareness at the center, and this is one of those arenas to do that. Condom Couture is actually a fashion show where we get designers in the community to create designs, outfits made primarily out of condoms, and they get models to wear their outfits, and they walk the runway, and they get judged by judges, and they win an award in each category. There are 3 different categories, and there's performances, there's fun, there's giveaways, there's prizes, and there's community, and it's just a whole lot of fun. And Condom Couture is happening this Friday, July 24th at Dust, Las Vegas, which is at 855 Twain Avenue. It's 21 plus because it is a club. But we would love for you to come out, show out, have a good time, rock with us, see some awesome fashions, and have a good time.
I love it. I love it. I want to hear more about the kind of why Condom Couture.
Yes.
But before, I need to know, are y'all paying TLC their royalties?
They might need that
funny.
koi right
They
now.
might need some right now. We might want to spread the wealth.
So yeah, but I do think that's really a cool concept, and that I'm also aging myself by referencing TLC in their condom attire. But
Yes.
like, what's the message behind that?
So the message is to just bring awareness to safer sex. And, condom usage is one of those avenues of safer sex. And also just to do it in a way that's fun. But there will be HIV testing, free HIV testing there at the event as well. There'll be a few messages on safer sex and HIV awareness throughout. But it's also just a time to bring community together to show the wonderful artists and creators that we have in our city in a way that's just fun and exciting and vibrant and alive. And the theme this year is own it, live it, be it.
Okay.
So we want you to bring it and bring all of that with you to Condom Couture.
Mm-hmm.
When you sit there and say, own it, live it, be it, what does that mean, and
Yes.
what does that look like?
To me, it first of all starts with the fashion, but it also speaks to who you are as a person. All of who you are, own it, live it, and be it. Be your authentic self, live your authentic life, bring all of you to the table, and do not be ashamed for who you are, but celebrate, enjoy who you are.
I think that's probably one of the greatest things that I love about the center, from all of the programming for adults, for youth,
Absolutely.
for all of it. It always comes down to that celebration and like that full
That's
ownership
right.
and authentically and 100% us.
That's it. That's what we stand for.
All right, so Condom Couture is the only thing y'all have coming up.
No, we got another event coming
Yes,
up.
we do.
Come on, Juan. Come on, Juan.
We bringing ballroom, y'all. Ballroom.
I love ballroom.
This is what I want to say. For my non-ballroom people out there, the best way to explain it is just think of a fabulous fraternity, sorority, underground group that is all mostly black and brown. We are who we founded ballroom, especially in the backs of trans women and trans people. They were the pioneers of ballroom, and it's just a fun way for us to get together and compete through fashion, through Vogue, through dance, through shade, through just being in community and just empowering ourselves. A lot of people that do not know about ballroom, I can give you some keywords like Pose, the show,
Yes, that's what
Renaissance
Brigga said.
by Beyonce. Those are the type of energy that we'll bring in there is not a lot of ballroom culture here in Vegas, and I'm really trying to start it up. I am in mainstream ballroom. In ballroom, I go by Papio Ricci, and that is a very big house up in the East Coast, up in New York. So I'm just trying to really empower our black and brown youth here in Vegas, creating more safe spaces, more brave spaces, because there's never going to be enough spaces for us that we can enjoy and be with each other. And yeah, I'm just trying to bring the culture.
Can you highlight more when you say brave space? I love that we're hearing more of that, because like oftentimes you be like safe space.
Yes.
But now we're hearing more like brave space. What's the difference?
Well, I'm going to use my difference. To me, a safe space is somewhere you could be comfortable and you are going to be protected. But like everywhere, there's going to be some times where you need to express yourself and talk about things and talk about real matters. And you need that bravery. You need that courage and that empowerment. And I think that's where programs like us step in. The center, this radio show is empowering people. This is a brave space as well. So I think that we need to move towards brave spaces, because even in safe spaces, we need to have uncomfortable conversations that can elevate us and that can make us better.
Yeah, 100%. And I also really resonate with that brave space. So I'm going to also tell you why else New York is not my favorite place.
The shade, the ball is here.
and that is exactly why. Because I went to New York, and that's where I lost my very first ball.
Oh. Okay, see, y'all, it's always
There's always that reason.
There's always they don't get the crown, they hate the pageant.
Yeah, so we got some things to talk about, because they gave me my 10s, but
okay, that's good.
Well, no, because I like to win.
But you know what? I ain't gonna lie, getting your 10s is very good in ballroom.
Yeah.
What was you walking?
Face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I see that. We need to get you back out there.
I do think Vegas would be a wonderful venue for ballroom culture. Absolutely. And we've had some kind of sparks, but we haven't quite caught fire here yet.
Yes.
It's a little harder here for whatever reason in the West Coast, but it's such an important thing, because it is community. And that's what I miss most, is you had a family, and you didn't even have to know who you were talking to. You
Exactly.
you resonated with each other because you were there. It was never a dull moment, and I like to go to bed at 9 p.m., but they don't even start till midnight most of the time.
No,
So if I'm giving up some sleep for something, y'all, it's something that is good. So Secret Garden, that's the theme, right?
Yes, the theme is, it's a Secret Garden Kiki Ball. We're empowering the youth, so it's for people 13 to 24. But if you got a little Jones in your body, you can come out and walk. Is open to all. The theme is, think of like ethereal, enchanted forests, like fairies and pixies, very given Hercules and the enchanted forest.
Love that. And how much is it to enter?
It is $10 to enter. If you do come receive a free HIV test with us, we will give you a ticket to enter the ball. We are in Eventbrite. We're also selling tables, and those go by very fast because a lot of the houses that are competing are trying to get tables, so you could be comfortable. And spectators usually, if you don't get a table, you're gonna be in the back, but you're gonna have a great time seeing everything because the runway is big. It's gonna be at our location. Yes. It's gonna be August 15th. We are starting promptly at 6 p.m.
He said promptly
this
at 6 p.m.
This ball is going to finish on time.
That's my kind of place. All right, you got me with that.
Has a notoriety of not starting on time or starting on time. But, it's the first one, so we're just trying to have a good crowd and have people really be submerged into the culture and, bring us back.
And I want to underscore something. You said if they come and get their HIV test, then they get an entry. Is that right?
Yes.
So the point of this is we want folks to know their status.
Absolutely.
Always. I think it's just really important because we have to understand, too, that ballroom is a vulnerable community. It is comprised of non-binary folks, trans folks, cis folks, butch queens and femme queens, and all in between. And we face a lot. Sometimes we don't have the same access to PrEP. Like, right now, here in Vegas, Latinos and black men are the highest HIV transmission, but the lowest on prevention, the lowest rate on PrEP. And we need to fix that because we all having sex. We don't have to have shame. We shouldn't have any fear. It's also a creative way to express yourself. So why not just have all the tools that you need to feel protected and to feel safe?
And I got to say, we are so excited about because this is the first ball that the center has provided. So we're really excited, and we're doing a lot of work. And when Juan brought this idea to me, my immediate thought was, yes, we must do this. We got to do this. And he has taken this ball and is rolling with it. And I'm so excited to see how it's going to turn out, how the community is going to respond to it. So please join us. It's going to be something.
I love the energy that y'all have behind it, especially for it to be for the youth.
Yes.
And really starting there. Like, oftentimes we like to shield our young people away from conversations that are about the reality.
Yes, I
agree. And how do we prepare them? So why is this so important that we're reaching them earlier and earlier?
So for me, it comes also from my background. When I was in New York, I was heavy into youth development. I was a college counselor. I worked with a lot of after school programs. And something that I always try to let people know is that teenagers and young adults and children, they're not stupid. They're not unaware of what's happening, and they should be respected the same way that we respect each other when it comes to opinions, when it comes to sharing ideas. And a lot of the times we miss opportunities where we can empower the youth through action, through responsibility, through education, and we just kind of allow them to kind of go through the phases and learn that in adulthood. But, that doesn't work out either, because sometimes you just get lost in the sauce and you might create just other obstacles for yourself that could have been avoided if you had a great support system when you were young.
Yes.
So you all mentioned PrEP. Tell us more about that. What does that look like? I know many of us have seen the commercials, but let's dive in.
Yes, and these commercials too, I be stressing because they need to have more information about PrEP. It's just like, I'm on PrEP and I'm going to the club. Like, okay.
Yeah, okay, but what is PrEP?
PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis, is a pill or an injectable that you can take to prevent the transmission of HIV. Literally, you can prevent transmission, y'all. You can take a pill or an injectable and it will not give you HIV. You can actually go have sex and break stigmas by also being involved with other people that are living with HIV, because PrEP allows you to have that barrier and that safety for yourself. And it's really easy. You got to think about it as, we don't want to get diabetes. We don't want to get high blood pressure. We don't want to be overweight. And we're always constantly feeding into the influencers, and everybody's telling us go to the gym and work out and do this healthy. Same thing for your sexual life too. That deserves the same type of attention. You have a pill, take it like a vitamin. You take it every day, and then you don't got to worry about HIV transmission. We also have DoxyPep for STIs as well. Another pill that can help you reduce your chances of acquiring STIs, which I think it's just important for us to know, because our community suffers the most. And when I say our community, is black and brown folks.
Absolutely.
I am one of those Dominicans that identify black first. I check off black first, and then it's ethnicity Dominican. So I really want us to get on the train. Like, it's something that our culture is involved around. It's something that we talk about in songs. We talk about sex in songs. We talk about sex in music videos. We talk about sex on YouTube and on Instagram. So why not also finish the conversation and lead it to prevention and lead it to, like, hey, these are the things that are going to help you enjoy your sexual life better, explore yourself, your identity, and keep you safe.
And also, let me add to that, as far as focusing on youth. I mean, we focus on all communities, but youth specifically is because as far as HIV numbers and HIV acquisition, those numbers are not going down when it comes to youth between the ages of 13 and 24. Those numbers are actually rising, so we have to address those issues. And with things like the Kiki Ball, we can address HIV. We can also address just culture and understanding that we have a foundation of a beautiful culture of things that we've brought to the world. And they can see themselves in that, and they can see their creativity and their imagination being played out in this ball. So it covers a lot of different areas when it comes to youth. Juan is so passionate about that. I'm passionate about that. And it's just an opportunity to give our community a little bit more.
I love that you guys are doing this, because we're really talking about getting rid of the stigma.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because when you have sex, number one, that's already a taboo topic still in families. Folks act like kids don't know what sex is, but they do.
They know.
And they having it, right?
Yes,
so, like, let's at least be safe. If you knew you could give your kid a pill to prevent asthma, you'd be like, well, of course, we want to promote this because we want our kids safe.
Yes.
So why do we get concerned about condom conversations or just safer sex practices in general? Oh, they're too young to know. Well, I don't know, because my grandma had my mama at 14.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't too young to have my mama.
That's right.
So I think that's just super important. But what would you say to that parent that's listening that says, I don't want my kids exposed?
Well, I'll first say your kids are already exposed.
Right.
Yes.
They're already doing things. They're already curious. You don't know what your kid is doing 24/7. They're doing things that you may not approve of, and they're doing it in a way where they're not getting the education that they need, right? So let's educate them. If you're not doing it, schools aren't doing it, where is it coming from? So they have to get the knowledge from somewhere, and we're just a piece of that puzzle. To give that, I'm all about education. I'm all about giving the knowledge to make the informed decisions. Because kids, it's a different generation now.
Yes,
they have
it is.
exposure to everything, right? So having the exposure without the information is not a good combination. So we want to make sure they get as much education to all things to take care of their sexual health, mental health, all those things.
Outside of the events, what does the center host or provide to be able to help equip both the parents, because they might not be talking to their kids because they themselves are unsure?
Absolutely. Well, when it comes to HIV specifically, I hold a monthly HIV course called HIV Basics, Everything You Need to Know, the last Thursday of every month at 6 p.m. at our Maryland Parkway location. We also have a program inside where they do sex ed. So a combination of those things, and that's a youth program in itself. So all these things play together, work together to build that education.
Curious about mental health and if there's any support for folks living with HIV or family members to support mental health.
We partner with certain agencies to provide mental health, but we also have HIV support groups for people living with HIV to give them that support in different areas that they need in their life. We have 4 support groups currently. One is called Living Well, which is for anyone living with HIV. Then we have Sisters in Strength, which is specifically for African American women living with HIV. We have Abraza La Vida, which is for Spanish-speaking individuals living with HIV. And three groups. I'm sorry. And then we have our HIV Basics class. But we're always looking for other ways to broaden the scope of our reach, and to hit as many communities and reach as many communities as possible.
You named one community that I think historically, and y'all know I'm old, so my thing is different.
You're a little bit.
But we don't, you know what?
The shade is real. I'm enjoying today, y'all. I'm enjoying today.
Oh my gosh. But African American women, because just the mindset is that's not a group that would contract HIV.
And that's been a problem throughout the existence of HIV. And there are so many reasons as to why that is. And I don't have the time to get into all that, but just know that of all the women who are living with HIV, 54% of them are African American.
Yep.
That's huge. That's a huge number. So we had to address that. We couldn't just not address it. So Sisters in Strength is one of those ways of addressing that. But we're also always looking for creative ways to bring awareness.
Hands down, that's something that's absolutely real and necessary. And you sit there and say we don't got time today for it, but I think we need to bring you back because I think that is a pressing topic. Yes. Because when we sit there and think about different commercials and whatnot, the black woman, the cisgendered black woman is often misplaced and missing from these conversations.
Yes, for sure.
Well, we are just about out of time, but before we go, I want to hear a last message from you, Juan.
Well, first of all, for the ball, I do got to give a shout out to legendary and overall father Dale Van Dutch and iconic overall mother Kika O Navy. They are the hosts and they hold the weight in the ballroom scene. So they will be, this is actually their ball as well that they are hosting and throwing. And I just want people to come visit me at the center. You know, I'm here to provide prep for all. I'm here to provide education for all. And I know that I'm always going to have just a soft spot in educating everyone and making sure that you feel empowered with all the choices and facts that you have in this world. So come see me at the center, one of y'all. Come see Juan and the ball, August 15th at 6 p.m. City Garden Kiki Ball, please.
Okay, Kiande, before I come to you, I just got to say, I think it makes the ball more authentic when you have a New York accent, though.
Well, when you go to ballroom, a lot of people want to also fight with Atlanta, thinking that they dominating the ballroom scene.
See, I won in Atlanta.
Started.
I took a trophy in Atlanta, so I don't got no problem with Atlanta.
So you got a problem with judges.
Oh my gosh. Final words. I love you guys. I love everyone in this room. I love this community. I love the work that I do. And let's work together to make this a better society, a better community for us all. We're all equipped to do it. There's plenty of love to go around.
Ciara, what's happening in the community?
All right, so many different things. We already know the 2026 Condom Couture this Friday at 7 p.m. at Dust Las Vegas. We have Walk for Healthy Living, which is the 31st annual walkathon on Saturday, September 26th, hosted by the Links Incorporated. There's plenty Black to School things happening. The first fair for Clark County is this Tuesday. I'm sorry, not this Tuesday. 2 Tuesdays from now, August 4th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Pearson Community Center. There's going to be free backpacks and school supplies giveaway, free dental and vision assessment, and more. Your children must be present to receive your supplies for students in kindergarten to 6th grade. We also, there is going to be a back to school health and wellness expo Thursday, July 30th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It is going to be at the Deerfield Strong Future Enrichment Center. You are able to schedule immunizations, eye exams, medical and dental services, youth programs, healthy eating resources, after-school care programs, as well as free haircuts and designs. There'll be games, food, and more, and so services will be based on a volunteer availability. So if you are somebody that has health services or supplies, please come on and reach out, and you can check us out at 3343 West Washington Avenue.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for always keeping us informed, giving us something to do. It's always something to do in Vegas. I love that about our community.
Oh, completely. Always. Always.
Yes. And thank you for tuning in to A Healthier Tomorrow. Couldn't do this without you, our listeners. Spread the word. We are on every second and fourth Wednesday at 11 a.m. Always a health topic that's relevant to our community with experts and exceptional guests. So this has been A Healthier Tomorrow. I'm Will Rucker.
And I'm Ciara Owens.
And as we always remind you, you are not just a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. And what you do matters. So live compassionately.
Bye, y'all.
Tune in next time.